I want to encourage you today to never doubt in the dark what God has shown you in the light of His presence. God is light, and His Word brings light. You see, His Word is the light on our path. You know, it's one of the greatest privileges we have. Through what Jesus did on the cross for us, His sacrifice, is to open the way that we can spend time reunited, restored in our relationship with God. To spend time in His presence is one of our greatest privileges as children of God. And you see, in His presence, we receive His words of life and wisdom and His promises and instruction. And those things bring light into our lives. God is light, and His Word brings light. But, you know, it's part of life that we face dark days. And no matter whether you're an extreme positive person or whatever, but things happen in our lives, and we face challenges, and sometimes there's times of darkness and situations that come that's testing and challenging. And not always is it possible that we can have the sense and the awareness of God's presence equally. Sometimes we do feel in those dark times and challenging times that maybe God is far from you, and there's not that kind of sense of His presence because you're under pressure and it's tough. But that's where, unfortunately, the devil, who's the enemy of your soul, also attacks you with doubt about God and about His ability and His promises. But I want to say, in that same place, that's where you need to take a stand. And especially today, I'm speaking to you, if you're facing a bit of dark days and challenging situations, please do not doubt in the dark days or in the challenging situations what God has said in His light and shown you in the light of His presence. That's the time when you must remember what He spoke in your heart. And instead of doubt, I'm calling on you to raise the torch of His Word that He's spoken to you. The things that He's deposited in the time that you've spent in His presence, where you sat at His feet and where you sensed Him being near to you. What He said to you, remember it now and lift that up. It's like a torch that you will light and lift, and it will bring light to the rest of your life. So please take your active stand against any form of doubt about what God has said. Any doubt that the devil wants to bring into your mind about God's ability. Please lift up His Word. Lift up His spoken word to your heart. Remember now, recall what He said in your heart. There when you were sitting at His feet, or when you were driving in your car and you sensed God spoke to you. Grab a hold of that and lift it up like a torch so that it can light up the rest of your life and your situation. I just want to give you the assurance that light always overcomes doubt and darkness. Always. Because that's the way God made it to be. And so please stock up on the words of life and light in your life. Because the dark days come. And you never know when you have a power outage and there's challenges that come in your life. And that's the time when you want to go back to what God has spoken and in the light of His presence shared with you. And you want to lift that up so that your darkness can be turned into light by His Word. So please today, stock up on His Word. When you spend time with God, record what He says. Make a note. And today, take a hold of it. And if you're in a challenging time and in a bit of darkness, lift up that word that it may bring light to your darkness. And never, 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 never give up. Light always overcomes darkness. Remember, God is with you. It's Emmanuel, God with you. And always share this with others so that they can also benefit. God bless you.